Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have been away from my kitchen for a week and I have come back from sunshine to a very cold UK, and I am going to get back to some really lovely autumn winter recipes. But before that, today I've come back and I've got hold of a few basic things like onions, tomatoes, coriander and stuff, and I really fancy a nice healthy warming meal. So I thought, of course, I will share with you what I'm making for our family today. So I am making a vegetable dal. So I'm going to combine some crunchy vegetables into a dal so it's a wholesome meal, and I'm going to then serve it with some rice. So let's get cooking. Before that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. First things first, I'm going to get some dal out and give it a wash. So I'm using 300 grams of moong dal today. So this is a quick cooking dal. This is one variety that's easily available in supermarkets, so you should have no problem. Just going to add this and give it a wash. 300 grams. Now to this dal, I'm going to add 900 ml, 3 times quantity of water, just tap water. Next goes in a teaspoon of salt and teaspoon of turmeric, and now I'm going to bring this to a boil. And at the same time, this is going to be a very quick 30-minute meal. It really is something that's healthy. It's so healthy, and it's going to be ready in half an hour. Now I am going to bring this to a boil, and once it starts boiling, this should only take 10 minutes to cook. And you know what I'm going to say? I need this ready in 30 minutes. So those 10 minutes that this is going to take to cook after it comes to a boil, that's the time I'm going to use to prepare my vegetables. So you can see it started to bubble up. That's when you put a lid on it, whatever you're using to cook, pan or more of a kind of wok like I'm using today, and just let this cook for 10 minutes until the lentils have softened up fully. So I start this with one onion. Today I'm using a red one because I fancy the red thinly sliced onion for this recipe, but yes, you can use any you like. So I'm not finely chopping it. I am just going to thinly slice these. You can make this vegan by using oil, or you can use ghee as well. I'm using good 3 tablespoons of rapeseed oil right now. Just gonna let this get nice and hot. Now the key is to pack this thing with tons of flavor. So in the oil goes a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Next, the onions. I'm not going to cook this for dark golden. I'll just give it 5 to 6 minutes. So in the 5 minutes that this is cooking, and all this I'm cooking while our dal is being cooked on the side, I'm going to thinly slice 4 garlic cloves. And I'm just going to thinly slice a tomato as well. Just give this a minute. I just want the tomatoes to soften, so I will give this literally 2 minutes, not more. Now in the 2 minutes that is cooking, I'm just going to roughly chop up 200 grams of tender stem broccoli. So I've got 200 grams. I'm cooking for 4 people, so that should be enough for 4. So this I just literally want to chop into chunks. That's it. And they'll go straight in with the tomatoes. I like to keep all the leaves and everything because it's all delicious. I'm just going to add a splash, a tablespoon of water. Now this is going to be covered and cooked on medium heat for just 5 minutes. Okay, so the dal was cooked in a total of 15 minutes, and that 15 minutes was perfect time for me to cook up the vegetables. In the end, I have got a handful of coriander, and you might say, why would you like to add coriander? Because it's got the greens and you might not even kind of see the coriander, but I'm adding it for the flavor. I love the flavor with the broccoli and the dal. It goes really well, so you might want to add it too. So I've chopped up just a handful of fresh coriander. Everything is ready. All I need to do is add just 2 more things and plate it up. So let's check on the dal. Now the dal has absorbed all the water, and also let me show you, I spilled some of it because I wasn't paying attention and it just spilled, but it's cooked perfectly. What I am going to do is add another 200 ml of boiling water, not cold water. Just going to turn this on so that it gets the right consistency. It's too thick right now. I'm just going to give it 1 minute to get the water mixed in properly, and in that time let's check on the broccoli, and I'm just going to add a couple more things. So in goes our coriander. Next going in is a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of chili. I am also going to add just 1/4 or 1/2 teaspoon of salt in this because that's a lot of mix to not have any salt added to it. Now just mix. Just look at that. Amazing. Now we add our topping. You must finish this with a squeeze of lemon juice. Right guys, that is the dal done. Now look at this, just look at how wholesome, healthy. Ready in 30 minutes. It smells amazing. My mouth is watering. My face is getting steamed. It's all the goodness in one bowl. And it just happens to be vegan. Beautiful. There's so much flavor in that topping with the garlic and the lemon juice and a bit of cumin. Oh, stunning. I really hope you're going to give this a go. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you back with another new recipe very soon. It's time for those warming dishes, and all these videos will be made in this yellow light because the natural light is going to hardly be seen. That's the only thing I don't like. I like creating these warming recipes, but then the lighting is just not the beautiful, glorious sunshine. Anyways, see you guys soon. Bye for now.